Hello.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm excited.
You
Are you ready
ready?
for some spicy risk action?
The first finals of the Kylted Open tournament. It's exciting.
Dude, I can't believe we made it this far.
Been a great tournament. We have all the players locked in and ready. I asked them to hold off on starting the game until
Yes,
you got in here.
until we are mutually ready for the show.
Yep.
It looks good to me. And if it's good to you,
Yep.
it's good to me. Okay. Well, I'm sure they're very excited and itching to go. So,
They are.
yeah, man.
Looks like Samboy's going through the players right now. For the OP
Okay.
introductions.
We got Sauron, unspecified location, beginner, 128 hours, gone 67 and 107. We got Caddy the Eagle, Flying the Flag of Palestine, ranked as a master, 951 hours, 492 and 761. Samboy, the streamer himself, USA flag, top grandmaster. Oh, and they're going in.
Good luck,
That
everybody
is
competing.
good luck, fellas. Yeah, man. Best of luck to all of those who made it. It is super, super awesome to see, and very satisfying that that we made it this for a 12-week tournament with a 1-week hiatus. Thank you, Kyle, for all of your fantastic settings and no stalemates among them.
Thank you. I put in so much work to get the best settings possible for this tournament. I'm hoping the finals deliver. So we got interesting spawn.
I've played this once. It's they're really fun, really explosive.
Definitely.
I'm super curious to see if anyone takes bonuses.
That's the one thing I have in here. So for World on Progressive, a lot of people know if you got too many kill guards, it can easily stalemate. If you have not enough kill guards or the map's too easy, then it can come down to just pure card luck and no skill at all. So, and then too many bonuses can also lead to stalemate. So this is like a nice little mix where there's some little miniature kill guards you can get in small corners. There's little bonuses that won't allow a stalemate. At the same time as like there's not enough bonuses for everyone. So we have alliances on for that as well. So it's like, do I take a bonus? And if you don't get a bonus, do I coordinate my troops in a way where I can try to stop someone from getting a bonus using alliances with someone else? So it opens the door quite a lot for these players to play differently.
So for you guys watching, in the middle of the board, we have a 3-for-4. We also have a 4-for-3 and a 4-for-4 on the right-hand side, and a 3-for-3. So those are the 4 bonuses that are realistic to hold, and then the other 3 are much larger, and it's unlikely anyone will take or go for them. So the board is weighted to the east. There it is. There's
Sam's
the bonuses.
showing the bonuses right now. Yep.
Perfect. Yeah, there's 4 large bonuses and 4 smaller ones that people might try to go for. Because there's 6 players, that inherent asymmetry does help force the action, even though it is still World on Progressive. And then, of course, the unstable portals as well. Kyle, you put in because you want there to be a variety of kill paths.
Yeah, it adds some complexity to the game where you can path things out and openings can happen and then be closed, right? Turn after turn. And I think adding that kind of complexity to a game just increases the skill level. Like there's an opening here this turn, next turn it won't be there. Do I take my shot on that now? Do I have access to that now? And also if you have, say, bad early spawns and you're all in one position, but unstable portals open over the next few turns, you can try to sneak different positions in the map, be harder to kill, or give yourself better lines for the future. So lets you play around your spawn and gives you plenty of opportunity to take advantage of the portals if you know how to play around them.
So based on starting position, do you see anyone as being favored?
I do.
An OP spawn.
I'd say red is going to likely try to get that +3 for 4 in the bottom right bonus. I'm not sure what's called. The middle right bonus, where his 2 is.
Where his 2 is.
Yeah. He may.
He also has a 3 and a 4 grouped and a 2 up at the top that groups into that. So he has an okay way to threaten for the 3 territory one below it as well, if white cooperates. Maybe white wants to move into the middle? But do you suppose people are willing to cooperate?
I feel like black's not going to be allowing blue. Black and blue are probably going to be in a bit of a standoff in that bonus. I don't think either of them are going to be taking it. I think it looks like if they don't take it, they're probably going to play breaking on red. Looks like red might not even be going for it. He added some troops across the map. Yeah. Looks like bonuses are going to be unlikely here.
Which is good.
Yeah.
Right? Speaks to a higher quality of play, I would say.
you could also, if people have it in their mind that, hey, bonuses aren't going to be a thing this game, and they stop paying attention for a second, somebody may just sneak one out of nowhere, though. That can always be a thing. Little advantages do add up in games such as this. So you always want to keep an eye on that.
Goes for more impactful that might be.
Yeah, precisely. It's like he's sending the alliances. Yeah.
So we got Samboy in the first seat playing as green, and Samboy is streaming this game.
Yep.
He asked me to be on my best behavior for the sake of his children who are watching. So shout out to the little Samboy and all the little ones watching. You know, I really try to watch what I say as much as I can, but obviously would like to speak with the full range of human emotion from time to time.
That's fair. And he knows to ask you because I'm notorious for keeping it clean and professional.
I'm just yeah, of course you. Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, like, you're easily as bad as me, right?
Oh. One thing to note, actually, something fun fact for the audience: 3 of these players, we have Blazen, Samboy, and the Red Apple. That's 3 players that are more experienced tournament players. We've actually got 3 newer players. Cecil Dugan has just started playing recently. I think it's his 2nd or 3rd tournament, he was saying. We've got Caddy the Eagle. He said it was his 2nd or 3rd tournament as well. And then Sauron, the orange player, is his first ever tournament was the Kylted Open. And look at him now in the finals. So when we tell people you can be new and have no experience, come in here and dominate. Perfect example is Caddy the Eagle, Sauron, and Cecil right now. Three newer players in the finals.
You hear of beginner's luck a lot, right? But there's also a inherent beginner's advantage in a free-for-all game, right? If you're unknown and you're good, and you come out of nowhere, you get underestimated until people realize. So I think the surprise is off for these 6 now, but you know, starting out they might have had fairly significant advantage. You got your money on any of these guys?
It's really tough. If we're looking at positions right now, I kind of like Orange's spacing. He's kind of in all 4 corners. He's 4th in the turn order for trades, so it means on the 2nd set of trades, he'll be getting the 35 trade if everybody has a set on 4. Puts him in a nice position. Now, can he get decent lines on blue? That remains to be seen. But right now, I am enjoying Orange's position. I am keeping an eye on him. Sauron is the orange player, and he's notoriously probably the most aggressive of all players remaining in the tournament. So I have been keeping an eye since I've been watching some of his more recent games in the semifinals and round 9. Yeah.
Can we just define aggressive for the audience? What exactly do you mean when you say that?
He's more so. I'm taking this bonus, and you're not stopping me. More sort of like how King John plays. I would say. More of don't mess with me. This is mine, and or you take something beside me. I've also seen him break people for and just pick fights out of nowhere. Like on Maul of the Dead, someone had bridge. He just sent a bunch of troops in there, left a giant stack, and said no. Like he didn't give a shit. He came right through the portal. He's like no. And a lot of people are notoriously over friendly neighbors, right? So seeing a player play like that.
Chain Fire cheered X1000. But happy girls and everything in between. Wish I could join, but unfortunately bad timing. Hope y'all have an awesome week. Good luck to all players.
No. So he's notoriously been playing aggressive, but obviously smart with it, which is one thing I preach in this game as everybody's gotten more passive as times come on, is everybody is super friendly, over friendly, and over passive. And to see somebody be, and I notoriously want to lean towards aggression. So I love seeing aggressive players come in, but also be smart with their aggression. Not overly wild.
Well, we've gone through the first almost 3 turns now without seeing anyone actually take the bonuses. So it's safe to say this is going to be a multi-positional game. What do you suppose the number of rounds this is going to last for?
If I had to guess, I would say
going to be made in the 2nd sequence.
I believe likely yes, they will be attempted. Here's the other thing though, like a lot of people might look at this and be like, it's World Dawn progressive. Round 8, the game will end, and it's very likely it does. Round 8, somebody will take an advantage, and then between round 9 and 10, maybe there will be 2 or 3 people fighting to try to end the game. Keep in mind, there's a lot of pressure on all 6 of these players. We had 1,249 people enter this tournament. 1,249. It took 8 weeks of battling to get down to the top 48. And then they've been playing winner-only style for 4 weeks since then to get from 48 down to the final 6. These guys have been through essentially 2 full tournaments to come out into the finals here. And they've all claimed at least $100 as a finalist. And now they're going to be playing for that $800. So you know the pressure's on them.
Trollfax cheered X1000. Let's go. I like trains.
For being a finalist. And just to apply principles of other sports to Risk, because it is a free-for-all game, because it's usually played in groups of 6, the way I think of it best is in terms of tiers. So if you make it to the semifinalists, to make it to the semifinals, you're a semifinalist. If you make it to the finals, you're a finalist, right? First, second, and third in this game doesn't really make much sense, but first definitely does, right? The world champion is the world champion, and then the other 5 finalists get the same prizing.
No, I 100% agree with that. I like, they've notoriously, since creating Risk tournaments online, they've wanted to have a first, second, and third in 6-player games, but then it comes down to like who got more kills in a game or who did like stuff like that, where that's not really what Risk is about. It's about put all the best players from the tournament, that best performing players from the tournament, into a one game, and the winner should win, right? It shouldn't be, I'm going to take 2 kills and at least I locked in second for the tournament. We like play to win. I want everybody playing for win. So I like this a lot better. White does sneak a bonus.
Oh, he called it, eh? It's like if they leave the line open.
Yeah, I bet it gets
now let's
broken.
see who breaks. Yeah, who breaks though? Do you think green does it or do you think blue does it? Next to act. In terms of that, maybe black could either. Maybe black could. Someone will. Has to be, right?
I could definitely see, well, black, blue, or green all have avenues to break that bonus.
Yeah, without spending too much.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to want to hit the 4, but definitely I think one of those ones get bucked. And he knows that, right? I'm pretty certain he would know that. I am curious to see if card skipping becomes a thing, right? Samboy's in the first position. Yeah, black's immediately breaking
I would hope not. I would hope that. So I often get the question, hey Pete, why didn't you card skip in the first seat in a play with friends context? And my answer is like I basically respect my opponent's time. I don't think a card skip, all things being equal, is advantageous for me, because it's just as likely that my opponents are going to call my bluff and skip as well, and then all we're doing is really delaying the inevitable. But I know, talking with you, Kyle, you did present a scenario where on certain maps with certain settings, increasing the overall amount of troops would add a lot of skill to the game.
Yeah, I can see. So notoriously is the wrong word, but picture everybody's got 40 to 50 troops around when the second set of trades comes through, right? The 35s, the 40s, and they're worth killing on 50 troops for a 35 trade because attacker's advantage plus the extra card and all of that, right? Now, if everybody skips 4 turns and has 12 more troops, 3 troops per turn for all 4 people, all of a sudden, then is killing 60 worth it for a 30 or 35 trade? Can you still get that kill? It somewhat pushes the kills back from the second sequence of trades to almost the third sequence of trades. And then there's a little bit of a mix there where people are in a lot more unfamiliar territory. I don't think card skipping infinitely is the right idea. I use card skip too many turns. You will eventually get to that inevitable stalemate, but you card skip maybe 3, 4, 5 turns and then you jump it. And then maybe the 4th and the 5th position isn't as favored to get all the kills. Maybe it's the 1st and 2nd positions that are more favored because it's the third set of trades that are more worth the kills. So I think there can be a little bit of play there, but for the most part, I do shy away from card skipping. Where I know a lot of people, especially even high-level players, really love the card skip.
And that also speaks to just how much variability there is in terms of a objectively correct strategy to the game versus someone's opinion, right? There's a lot of differences in opinions in top players, and that's kind of what keeps the game, part of what keeps the game very interesting.
Yep.
And speaking of the sequences of trades, okay, we just saw Samboy in the first seat take his first card, so he isn't skipping. And if you guys are new to Progressive, the way rules work is you can hold 5 cards. That means you can hold 5 cards at the end of your turn, but never else. You can't hold 5 cards at the beginning of your turn. You can't hold 5 cards in turn. So if you make a kill, you're forced to trade. The first trade is worth 4, then 6, then 8, then 10, then 12, then 15, and up by 5 from there, which means, as Kyle and I were saying, that kills are profitable in the second, third, usually fourth sequences of trades. But you have to kill the whole player, take their cards, and set in turn. Otherwise, you're likely to go next. You think we see anyone fucking up kills today?
Oh, there's gonna be some nerves, so it could definitely happen. I've seen a lot. So more for those of you that watched round 9, I was streaming those. A lot of mistakes were happening on the Maul of the Dead 70%. A lot of 70% run fails. A lot of kill fails. And those settings are something we've seen a lot before, and I haven't seen those settings with that many fails before. So the nerves in this tournament, especially for a lot of the newer players coming in, they're definitely feeling them. There's a lot less of a veteran feel to the end of this tournament. So definitely that is possible. A lot of people do get jittery, especially in the finals, yourself included, as you know very well.
Man, I
so,
remember my hand just shaking. I almost lost.
Yeah, and then your roof shaking from that yell you let out, that mighty roar.
In the poor people's eardrums. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take this quick opportunity to shout out Airy Chat, who are the sponsors of this tournament. Thank you so much, Airy Chat. What they are is they are AI assistants of all varieties. You can have a personal chef, you can have a designer, you have a programmer, you have an assistant. They do it all. And for someone like me, who is notoriously not great with technology, it's really a blessing to be able to harness the power of AI in a very user-friendly way. So if you're looking for a new steak marinade, you're looking to understand a plot synopsis, you're looking to code with Python, you're looking to do all sorts of things that you might not necessarily have the skill set for, AiryChat AI assistants are there to help you. It's a revolutionary product. I'm happy to promote it, and I'm very, very grateful for the sponsorship for this stream. So go on down to airychat.com/Pete and get your 1 month free. And I don't think you would regret it. There's all sorts of really cool uses for this. And I actually, I use them to help write some copy for the promotions for this stream. So just little things you might not realize. If you had an assistant in your pocket, what could you accomplish?
Yeah, calculators in our pocket nowadays. The more AI grows, the more we'll need things like that.
Remember when they said you'll never have a calculator in your pocket? Like, wow.
Every teacher's a liar from the 90s, man. What the hell?
They meant well.
They did. Okay, here we go. You can see that these players are taking their full 60-second turn timers, because it's not, a lot of people may look at World Dawn Progressive and be like, you just take a card and you wait. A lot of these guys they're trying to eye up, who is the player I'm going to be trying to eliminate in a few turns? Who's the players that are going to be targeting me? How can I get away from the players targeting me and be in positions they can't get to, while also putting myself in positions where I can kill the person that I'm looking to target?
It's a complex problem, but that is progressive, right? Who can kill me? Number one, don't die, survive to make those kills. Right? Who can I kill? I love those questions.
And how do I position myself to do that? Especially with the unstable portals. You can see some of the people have stacks on where the unstable portals are, so you can't move around. You look at that unstable portal on the top left, the white one. It's guarded by 3 stacks, white, black, and red. What if green or blue snuck in there through a portal, or orange and left a little 2 in there, right? Then all of a sudden they've got one little extra position, a little bit more guarded. I love unstable portals for stuff like that, branching out across the board. I've abused that plenty in the games I've been playing. White's going to sneak another bonus accidentally. Here we go.
No, he's not.
Pow!
Surely he's learned.
No.
That's a juicy bonus in the middle. 3 for 4?
Yep.
If you had all your material in the middle, and you had 3 equal stacks, then they could radiate out and make kills hypothetically, and you could benefit from the 4 troops. And I think the reason that bonus is worth 4 is because it is surrounded. So he doesn't know if he sneaks it per se. Someone will break that.
I want to show you, tell you something that happened to me while I was doing testing for these settings, because I did add alliances. I was testing with a lot of the top 48 players. Most of them, or all of them, Caddy, actually, the Eagle was one of the players that I was using for testing that was helping out. But some of the more active testers, we were playing these settings, and I got a God Spawn for that bonus where the green 6 and the white 7's in, the little bottom right one. And on turn 1, I had it with 3 4-stacks guarding. And the very next 2 players in turn order coordinated with Alliance Chat to slow roll manual and break my bonus and then leave a 6-stack in it. And I'm like, you know what? That's exactly what I want to see players using Alliance for. Because otherwise, I'm getting +3 for the next 6 or 7 turns, and I'm getting a big advantage that's going to accrue, right? But just some little coordination with Alliance Chat there, and I'm like, that was high skill move. Neither of them wants to hit a 4-stack on turn 1. That hurts them, then that hurts me. But seeing like, and I can't retaliate on 2 players. That just ends my game completely. So
yeah,
love
one thing,
that.
Kyle, I know you've been trying to do with the settings is help mitigate inherent luck. And one of the most significant forms of luck and risk is your spawn. So if you have an OP spawn, but you have something like alliances on, and players are good and know how to work together to mitigate that, that's a perfect example of a way in which skill can overcome luck in risk. And I know we hear a lot of people talking about, well, risk is a very lucky game, and it is, but also there's a ton of skill in it too.
Yep, I've put an umpteenth amount of hours into trying to find what are the most skillful, least luck-based settings that A, won't stalemate and will give everybody a fair shot to play their games. Like, you don't want to spawn beside somebody that gets a +7 bonus on turn 1, and then turn 2 they put 11 troops down and steamroll you and your game's over. Like, you don't want to play games where the settings are like that, and you don't want to play games where other people are taking over the other half of the board and you can't stop them. Like, you want to be able to express yourself and your skill on the board, leave it all out there, and I think we've succeeded.
What is the metric conversion for umpteenth hours? How does that actually work?
I don't know. I'm making words up as I go. You know how I go?
I like umpteenth. Umpteenth is a good word.
I mean, that's an actual
like
word, though. I made up
13.
Ramdingle. Ramdingle's mine.
Ramdingle? What does it mean, Kyle?
We're keeping this show PG-13 for Samboy's children.
I only messed up once so far. I'm counting.
We're good. We're good. You can say bad words on the internet. It is allowed.
It is, well, I mean, it's not even as much about allowed. It's just I don't tend to talk with too much of a filter on my speech. So it's a challenge for me. Like, hey, watch what you say for the people. Yeah, like, fair enough.
The most vulgar streamer is probably actually JJ. He just thinks the word he says isn't a swear word. But anyways, I don't want to go into that.
It is.
Yeah, it's the same word. It's the same word.
Well, I've asked him what it means, and he can't explain it to me.
So we are entering turn 7.
Here's where kills are viable.
Yep. Now, I strongly doubt anybody's going to trade on 3. The next set is only 20 troops, so I don't think anybody's going to set on 3 to kill someone for 3. When it's bounties don't matter, points don't matter, none of that matters. It's the winner of this game or not the winner of this game. There's going to be 1 winner, 5 finalists.
And also just track how difficult it would be to make kills, right? Samboy is in 5 positions, 5, 7, 7, 8, and 6.
Yep.
We see white player in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positions. We see black player in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positions. We see orange player 1, 2, right? So they've really done a great job of playing a multi-positional no bonus prog style. But at some point, the tension's going to break. Someone's going to go for it, and either they hit and start to accrue even more advantage, or fail and feed it to the next guy in the turn order.
This is also the fun part about Unstable Portals, is round 8 when progressive cards usually start going crazy, the progressive games. Round 8 happens to be an even-numbered round, and that's when the Unstable Portals are open, so they open for the fiesta right there.
And you thought of that, right? Everyone will have a good shot at making a profitable kill on round 8.
Well, it's something I noticed when Portals came in, was that they're off, on, so they're always going to be open on turn 8, and turn 8 is the big progressive World Dom turn. So it's just neat to know that Portals kind of line up like that. And I think that was unintended by the devs, but it's kind of a cool thing.
Yeah, for World Dom Prog specifically, it makes that sweet spot in the turn order very very viable if you can snag a good kill.
Yeah.
I can feel the tension building, folks. Who will be eliminated first?
Very curious. Yeah, as we enter the 8th turn after Red's next turn, it's going to be very curious to see how this plays out. White's going to be looking at kill lines on black. Black's probably looking at kill lines on orange. Orange on blue. I was speaking about orange having a pretty good position on the map. Did he finagle his way into having decent lines at blue? It looks like he does. Like, you're talking about how many positions people are in, but a lot of them are in the same position. So, I mean, can it happen?
Yeah, it's a large enough map that there isn't a ton of blocking possible. Did you? I assume you considered it. Did you have favorable testing with blizzards or not really?
The problem with blizzards is then you put a couple blizzards in those bonuses, and then somebody can guard a bonus with 2 6s on turn 1, and then all of a sudden you're
OP,
like, well,
bonus spawn. Yep.
OP bonus spawn.
Makes sense. Yep.
A lot of people have actually asked me, why do most of the Kylted open settings didn't have blizzards, and I feel blizzards contribute very heavily to overpowered spawns, whereas no blizzards don't. Now, we did have some blizzards, but
very much agree. So the existence of blizzards increases spawn luck.
Yes.
Like so folks, I know not a ton of people are as invested in the game of Risk as Kyle and myself. So just to explain it in brief, like there's all sorts of different types of luck in Risk, right? There's your spawn. You can have a really good start. There's the turn order, right? You could be ahead or behind someone. That would be advantageous or disadvantageous. There's the dice. You can just get unlucky. You can have a strategically correct play and just accidentally lose because your dice are lousy. There's the cards, right? You can miss a set on 4 and just be dead.
You can get dude cards and fixed. I'm wearing the shirt.
Yes. Right? So there's all sorts of different, and because there's all sorts of different kinds of luck, that makes it also all sorts of different kinds of skill. I think the main skill in this game is psychological, right? Kyle and I think, would agree too that the much of Risk is strategically basic until you incorporate the question of what is my opponent going to do if I do this, and how do I negotiate it with them and everyone else who's also trying to kill me to get that win.
I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah. So what?
Red's trying to get green. He's trying to get green to attack his portal in the bottom left to guard his 2 in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
He was signaling with Alliance Chat, attack my territory. I think he was trying to signal, take that portal, guard my 2 in the bottom left corner. He might be signaling that to White now.
This is just have cards.
Well, he's last in the turn order, so he's going to be the most vulnerable when everybody trades, right? This is the 25 trade, 30, 35. Blue's going to get a 40 trade, right? Red will be very juicy to blue. So if somebody like green or white guards him in that corner, it could keep him alive a little longer. Long enough to trade. He might be signaling White right now. Can you come through that portal and guard my 2? If White does, I think that Alliance Chat is going to play a role there. Reds are very smart players, so it's possible. He's signaling that right now.
We're also blue having so much material in the northern half of the map, right? They're just a lot closer to themselves than most of the other players.
Yeah, I think if a player dies, it'll be black or orange killing blue within the next, like right now. And I don't know if that's going to happen, but I think that's the likeliest kill right now.
Take it. Yeah.
14. No, that doesn't look like a kill.
Here? Well, because how do you hit that 4?
Yeah, you'd have to make it. I think orange has the best chance of getting the blue kill.
You think Sauron has it in him?
I mean, I don't know. He is an aggressive player, and usually he sees a smart, aggressive opening, and he's not scared to take it. So I would be curious to see if he does. He's going to have, 20, 25, 30, 35 trade in. Red's saying, oops. So he thinks black's going for something. No. See how fast Sauron acts. A little bit worried.
All right, Sauron says it's the 35. We're now at the point where making a kill on blue or red would set him in turn and pretty much recoup everything spent on making that kill. So,
yeah, he would get 40 troops for a trade-in plus an extra card and be a card ahead of all the players. He'd be 3 cards at the end of his turn, as opposed to everybody's going to be at 2 at the end of this turn. Now, it looks like he's used half of his turn calculating. I don't know if he's going... No, he doesn't have a line on that blue 14 on the left, so it looks like he's not going to do it. He'd have to go through the red 10. I think if he placed differently, he may have had that.
Would you have gone for it?
Almost certainly, yeah. I don't want to like toot my own horn as an aggressive person, but I think I'm one of the most aggressive players in Risk. So
one of the things you're always doing is you're pathing out your kill lines like constantly and adaptively.
Yeah,
which I don't think a lot of people do. A lot of people are much more focused on trying to not die.
Blue, no trade on 4. This could be the biggest opportunity if red has a trade right now.
Yeah, red can kill blue from this seat for sure.
Blue's not spread out at all. He's completely open
red
to
can
red.
Red can kill blue from this
the blue
seat without
3.
adding anything to the 12. Blue's toast.
He's got to get the blue 3 behind the orange 37 and the black 16. So he does have to go through a black 16.
You have to punch through a 16 to do it.
It's still worth it. It's 100% worth it. And I think he knows that.
I think so too.
Ooh. Is he going to, is the question.
Oh,
no!
Okay. Well, we've made it through.
Now, does somebody else have the troops in a position to kill blue or close?
Orange. I think orange can.
It's that 17 that's very tricky, right? He had blue last turn. He didn't place in a way. Now, do the other opponents know how to block orange from... Like, so he's already blocked, but do they open him?
Get the 17 from the 21 through the black 9.
But he needs that 21 to kill the 11. Or I guess he wouldn't because he could come
37. Yeah, it's a tight kill, but I think it's possible. I mean, 5 cards too, man.
37. Yeah, he should have it, right? Pops the 3, pops the 1, the 11, comes up through the 7 into the other 11.
But
or actually doesn't even have to, the 21 into the 11. Yeah. And then he comes through the 7 and the 9 to the 17.
Yeah, you see what I see, right?
Yeah. So orange can kill blue this turn. I guess he would have had it last turn, even with his placement of troops. Do the other players see it? Here's another thing. A lot of players wait till their turn to think. I think it's paramount to be always thinking on everybody else's turn. Use their seconds to think. Use your seconds to act.
Why is 1 mount not enough? Why do you need a pair?
I was
no?
I was trying to figure out how that's a D's nuts joke. I was what?
It's not. It's not. It was just a pun, sir. It was just.
Okay.
You don't like my jokes, Kyle? Goodness gracious.
I might just be stupid enough not to be able to comprehend.
That's what it has to be. You're just not very intelligent. Yes,
that's
we figured it one out.
Yes. So does black? What does black do in reference to orange's potential kill lines on blue? Right. If blue trades, then blue's going to be looking for kill lines on green. Blue's kill lines on green look, other than the 10, the bottom left, pretty good. And with a 50 trade, he'd be able to do it. I think if orange doesn't kill blue, I think blue kills green or white. Probably green, though.
Does he grow? Does he grow from this kill?
Does he have it?
I think I would take it.
I would too.
But it's how do you punch through a 12 and a 17 is the problem. Yeah.
7 and a 12. So he's asking orange to hit blue because he knows that blue's going to try to kill him.
Right.
Oh, he's so nervous. Keep in mind, we're looking at this from the seat of our heart rate is not 170.
Yeah. Relaxed. not playing in a world finals.
Yeah. This is the biggest Risk tournament of all time, right? And biggest prize pool for online.
We got 1,000 people live on YouTube, sir.
That's amazing.
Oh boy, it is amazing. Thank you so much for helping me.
No problem. It's been a blast. You know, one of my priorities is fair competition, and I love that. So I've been working really hard to contribute to that.
Yeah, this is true. I didn't have to twist Kyle's arm too hard because Kyle loves competing and helping design good, fun, and fair competition. I really think we nailed it with the Kylted Open, right? One of my biggest goals was just to show people where the fun is in Risk. And I think if you have a competition and that competition is not fair, then it isn't really a competition, right?
So very true.
It was very important to me to get the stalemate settings out of our tournament scene as much as possible. And I know you definitely share that vision, right? Because how do we show people how fun this game is, and how do we get them to stick around if it's take a card and pass for umpteenth number of hours, right?
Yeah, and we succeeded really hard on that. A lot of people had a blast. Some people that played many tournaments are like, these settings of this tournament blew my mind. They were so good. We did everything we were setting out to do and we were promising. And one thing to note is Orange actually ran out of time and didn't get a card. He was thinking so long, so he's actually a card behind now.
That's terrible.
Yeah, a little bit gun shy there. But keep in mind, this is his first ever tournament. Yeah, and the nerves, right? The nerves right here. Conquering the nerves is something that takes practice.
A crucial error, probably a fatal error in Progressive World Dom is skipping a card at this point accidentally. So that might be it for Mr. Sauron.
Unless Black makes some mistakes or he gets a trade on 3 while someone's on. Like, there's still ways in, but it definitely... lowered his chances of
hoping your opponents make errors in a world finals is not the best hope in the world, but also incidentally the way I won my title. So
yeah,
I had if he isn't the best risk player in history, he's close to be. Oh no set for Samboy. Oh man, how do you worm your way out of this problem?
Well, here's another interesting thing is Blue on that last trade that got, 45? What was it, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40? Yeah, he got a 45 trade last turn, and Blue could have killed Green for his 3 cards and didn't. But he does have his troops in a position where he can maybe kill Green for 4 cards. Like, if you're looking at Blue, like, similar to that under the gun thing, he traded early, waited a turn for them to get 1 more card, and then killed them when nobody was paying attention. Is Blue doing that in regards to Green now?
Okay, so let me look at the pathing. How does he get to the 11 in the bottom?
He pops the 17, goes right through the orange 1. Oh, the 11 in the bottom left. You're right. Didn't see that.
How does he get the 11 in the bottom? I see what you're saying, but other than that, yeah.
Well, he's wide open from the 29. Say he makes the 29 to 32, goes down, pops the 11, goes left, left, and
sure.
The other 30 gets the rest.
Split off the 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's there. It's risky.
This is the path I can point out to you guys. This is the path Kyle is describing to get the green kill. Split and then 20 to 12. I see it too. There you go. Yeah. I don't think it's all that risky. It looks pretty good, actually.
It's not that bad. He just needs an okay-ish roll on the 10 on the left, so he can clean up the 17 pretty easily with the remaining stack.
Well, does Blazen see it? No one has gone for it yet, folks. It's still a bunch of waiting around. Oh, the split fortify. I like that because the portals are going to close.
Yeah,
I like that a lot.
So he wants to have a bigger stack over there. Maybe he's looking to try to get a kill. Maybe he's holding...
defend himself.
Yeah. Does he go? No. Oh, he's going to try... Oh. Is he trying to go through the portal to the top left to get another position? Is he just spreading out as much as possible because he's going to be on 4 cards? When the portals close, he wants to be too difficult to kill. Okay, so he runs instead of taking the aggressive play. Like, caution is definitely where most people tend to lean to, and a place where their heartbeat is very high. Take no chances, be not too
that was
crazy.
An inherently defensive play for Blue.
Yes.
Yep.
Red's moving. Now, here's the other thing. The trades are 50. Green does not have a trade. He's doing the thing I talked about in the semifinals. If you do not have a trade on 4, don't give your opponents any time to think about it.
Yep.
Because they're already like, okay, I'm going to trade after you trade, and then I got to do this. They're not even thinking about you. But if you don't have the trade on 4, take 2 seconds in your turn, pass, and they're like, oh shit, now they have to calculate.
Lightning quick. Yeah. And if
now
you
Black
didn't have the lines.
Wait. Okay. Black's not trading on 4? Now, does Sauron have a trade on 3, the orange player? Because if he does, there's a lot of 5 cards sitting.
2 kills. Yeah.
The trade on 3 right now would win him the game.
That's why, or not missing a card, right? If he had, he'd much more likely to have a set on your odds of a set on 3 guys are around 30-something%. Odds on a set on 4 are
40-ish, I think.
Something. So.
I think it goes from like 40 to 70 to 40. 80. depending on the map.
There you go. Less territory is more likelihood of a set.
So if he didn't miss a card, he'd have 4 right now and have a very high chance to be able to kill green, trade, kill white. Board, yeah, like winning this turn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now that opportunity is going to be open for blue. Does blue win the game on this turn?
Oh, man. Let's see if Blazen sees it. Let's see if someone can block.
Oh, orange is... What's he doing right now? He's trying to kill green without a set. Or he's... He would need... No, he doesn't have the troops in the position. Oh, he kind of does if he got really good dice. Is he going to skip?
Don't skip again.
Oh, he takes the card this time. Does Blazen just trade and just steamroll the board? If he doesn't trade, then red does. Okay. I think green 50. Dies.
Well, green, white, and black are all on 5. If one of them dies, all 3 should die.
Which would lead into orange. Yeah, it could be. It could be. Is this Blazen's tournament? Yeah, I would. Blazen's helped me set my Discord up. I love the guy. He's a young kid. I think he's 16 or 17.
Spicy, folks. We could see a spicy turn. Do we see a triple kill? Going for green. Looks like. Yeah, green is dying. Oh, baby. I think this game is over, folks. Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
Does he do it right? The nerves are high.
GG Samboy.
GG Samboy. First eliminated in the finals.
Please click spectate. Please click spectate. We want to see the
He
kills.
knows. He's a smart guy.
No kidding. Okay. If Blazen kills black or white I think this could very well be a sweep here.
Yep, he goes black or white into orange into red. Something like that. Yep. It could end this game. Or if he runs out of time, red has an opportunity to try to make a play now too, right? Look at his time. This is one of those things if you're not fast enough.
Yeah, he isn't moving.
Deer stuck in headlights.
You got to make that kill, man.
He's too slow?
Yeah, he's too slow.
He doesn't have the time. The heartbeat center. Don't swing at all now because you don't have the time. Yep.
Yeah.
Now Davis has a chance. Davis is the red apple. Does he have a trade on 4? Oh, if he doesn't, he's feeling real bad right now.
The amount of players not having a set on 4 here is just wild.
Does he try to kill white without a set?
I think you would. Yeah, white's on 5 and 70. Can he do it?
His troops are really.
Yeah, I think he can.
If the 7 on 10 works, he needs a 7. If the 7 on 10 works, he gets it. If he doesn't, then it doesn't. Oh my god.
Okay, this is very exciting.
He needs 2 good slow rolls in a row. No! Holy shit.
I think he can still do it.
He'd have to go through the black 11. Okay, white's alive. Does he kill black?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Should.
The opportunity.
Or orange. White can kill black and orange here.
If he's fast enough. He's killing black quick.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Some people use their time to make sure they line up that first kill, but then you almost use your whole timer and you only get 30 seconds to line up the second kill. So you need to be fast. He's got it. He's got black.
Yeah.
Cecil is eliminating.
Our 5th place finisher is Caddy, the eagle.
Wow, our finalist.
Yeah.
Perfect. Let's see what Cecil does.
You see the orange kill here?
If he gets an orange kill, it turns into a double trade, and he should just be able to win, right? If he gets any kill right now, it's a double trade because he's on 4. Yep.
Maybe
any kill is a double trade. I believe it's going to be orange. It's going to slow roll the 6. Oh! Orange gets a chance to trade. Does orange trade and kill red?
4 players remain.
This game's getting very spicy. Oh my god. Orange trades Sauron. Does he kill red?
That gets the 70.
Remember, he skipped a card. He's still in the game. Does he pull it off?
Yeah.
When all hope was lost. Heartbeat pumping. Let's go.
Yeah, we got to move.
Can he calculate? Yeah, it's 20 seconds already gone past. You need to be a little quicker. See if he does it. He has it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Slider.
Okay. Going around. No splitting. Okay.
Yep. 4. Yeah. It's got to be faster.
Yeah.
13 up. Kill the 14.
And that's a GG, folks. I'm pretty sure Sauron sweeps from here.
No, 30 seconds. I think he's too slow. He's got to trade. He's got to trade, put it down, calculate, and go. Blue might be trading and doing something next. 75.
Yeah, exactly what you were saying, right? You got to make those kill paths. You don't want to just, in World on Prog, you don't want to just kill one guy. You want to sequence it.
You got to line your kills up properly. Yeah, because now blue, if blue trades on 4 and kills white into going into orange, he should be able to win. Now, what's he going to do? He might... portals also close after blue's turn. So orange's next turn, if he gets one, will have no portal. Brings the 92 to the 10.
With a 92. Oh, no.
Does Blazen trade?
At all.
White dies. Does Blazen kill white into a trade into punch orange? Can he kill orange after that, though?
It might be a blue victory, folks. Looks like he's going for the white kill.
That's the right play. Baby. Come on, Blazen. What do you got?
Oh, he's got it easy.
Yep. He's got the 108.
Yeah, just don't lock it. It's on a portal. Yeah, he's got it.
I think he's going to finish beside the 92, so he's ready to go on orange immediately.
That's a good move.
I agree. Hit the 10 and then the 19? No, 19
All right,
first.
Cecil Dogan, next player eliminated.
Yep.
Top 2, it's Sauron versus Blazen with a troop lead.
If he doesn't kill orange, orange could win the game on a trade on 4.
Yeah. Can he do it? Line
if orange can attack fast enough.
He doesn't line it up right. Ah, okay.
So the trade's like 85?
30 troops locked in far. But can Sauron capture this board in 60 seconds?
That's the question, right? You or I could. A lot of people could. I don't know. This is Sauron's first ever tournament. I believe he's playing on PC. If he...
look at that. 2 territories remain in 16 troops. So if that stack was lined up properly, that would be the game. Now it comes down to the cards.
No trade on 4 would be... Oh, no!
Ladies and gentlemen, Blazen is the inaugural Kylted Open champion. I can't believe it.
I'm really happy for him. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, good game.
Remember when Sauron missed a card? Oh, no!
That's it, folks. That is it right there. Wow. Congratulations.
Let's bring him into the voice chat. Let's get him into the voice chat.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We'd love to hear what he has to say about that one. Oh, man, that was fantastic. Fantastic battle by all. Thank you guys so much for playing with us. Right, I'm really excited for the second season of the KPO, so I can't wait for that. And if you were on the fence about joining us this time around, I really hope you would consider it for the next one. So I would obviously be telling you a lot more about that. But congratulations to Blazen, the inaugural Kylted Open Tournament champion. That's fantastic.
And winner of Pete's money.
Yeah, the big grand prize. Oh my goodness.
Oh man. All right, let's see.
He's like, that accidental card skip really effed me over. Yeah. Too bad, bro. Too bad. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I would just like to shout out our sponsor in Airy Chat. So the puzzle put upon me was, Pete, how do you write copy in your own voice for an AI assistant business? And I was like, well, this would be a perfect use case. So I went on there. I availed myself of my free promo, which you yourself can also get. Check out airychat.com/Pete for your 1 month free. And thank you very much to them for sponsoring the inaugural Kylted Open. I'm so grateful that all of you would help me, and I'm particularly grateful for Airy Chat. So I implore you folks, go down to airychat.com/Pete, use promo code Pete. The link is in the description for this video, for this stream, and you too can unlock the power of all sorts of different creative avenues you probably never knew you had in you. It's just a tool like any other, but it's a very powerful tool, and we're just at the beginning of harnessing its potential. airychat.com/Pete. Check it out. We got Blazen.
Yeah. Blazen. Congratulations, bro.
Thank you.
Congrats, man.
I don't know what to say, honestly.
What do you spend the money on? Let us know.
Yeah. Let's find that out. How do you feel?
Oh, we lost him.
Sorry. Someone just came into the room because we're all celebrating. That's honestly amazing. Honestly, I don't know what to say. Well, thank you. Well, I mean, thank you for the opportunity to begin with. That was
the plan.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just getting the nerves off because you may have seen I made a few small mistakes, like there's a slider mistake and stuff like that. So
sure, we all do. We all make mistakes, man. If you'd be interested, maybe we'll sit down and have a conversation, right? I can do a little interview with you on another date, of course. So I'll let you celebrate. But if you would mind coming on the podcast with me, we can chat about your experience with the tournament.
Yeah, sure.
Fantastic.
I don't know if I'll be that interesting, but
I think you'll be more interesting than you think you'll be.
Hopefully,
I agree.
Yeah. What was your favorite round?
Ooh.
Other than this one.
This one definitely, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, this is definitely my favorite round. But wait, let me pull up the settings real quick. It might spark a memory because I remember. What one was it? It would have definitely been one of these most recent knockout ones because they were just more kind of action packed. Like the tension is there because it's not a points based system. It's like
you have to win games. Yes.
So much. Yeah.
Did you like the whole point system switching into the winner system? Kind of give you the best of both worlds.
Yes. That's been my favorite tournament format so much so far. Sorry. Trying to find it.
Just giving a shout out to all you guys had such an amazing accomplishment to fight through 1,000 people to make it this far.
1,250.
1,250 signups, guys. Like, shout out to all who made it this far. Top 6 is just such a unlikely, right? You need to be so good and so lucky. And Blazen, obviously, you are both because you are standing at the top of the mountain, a champion.
You won the biggest, probably most difficult wrist tournament that's ever been hosted. So, do feel that accomplishment. Holy crap!
Yeah, no, I can't think of anyone in any specific settings. They're all just great, honestly.
Glad you had fun, bro.
Yeah, this whole tournament's been amazing.
Looks like Riedel has redeemed VIP for Blazen in my Twitch chat. I guess, you know what? Makes sense.
Definitely VIP. All right, guys. I'm gonna head out. Congrats to you, Blazen. Thank you so much for playing with us, and what an awesome game to bear witness to. I just want to give a quick shout out before I leave to you, Kyle, for your assistance with the settings. I would like to say thank you to Bull, who was our tournament organizer. Thank you to all of my Discord staff, all of my event helpers for helping put this on. I know a lot of people needed a lot of help, and it's great to have competent, kind people there invested. What an awesome community we're building together, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. And finally, thank you to Robert and ArieChat for sponsoring the stream. Please check it out. I think you're a lot more talented than you might realize, and using the right tools for the right job will help you get there. So, ariechat.com/Pete, and we'll see you all for KPO too.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right, thanks, Kyle. Yeah. See you later.
Yep. Take care, guys. All right, we're throwing this on the second channel. Anybody joining still on this channel, please subscribe if you're not already. Kill Pete Open 2, maybe we start in a couple months. Maybe we start next year. We'll see. That announcement will come out as soon as we know. So, see you all later.